without your faith. But what can I do? 'Cause I'm just a sinking ship, and you're just a pair of lips that I've lost in the moment. All I want is for you to come back. Now I'm caught in the middle of life, and I need you to survive. Whoa, I need you to survive. 'Cause without you by my side, I can't survive. I need you to survive. 'Cause without you by my side, I can't survive. And this can be the end. I won't just settle for being your friend. Our broken bond is not too late to mend. But what can I do? 'Cause I'm just a sinking ship, and you're just a pair of lips that I've lost in the moment. All I want is for you to come back. Now I'm caught in the middle of life, and I need you to survive. She said, boy, I want you to walk right, so I can give you one more chance. You're only living in your damn head. Without you by my side, I can't survive. I need you to survive. Without you by my side, I can't survive. Yeah. 'Cause without you by my side, I can't survive.
Hi, everybody. I hope y'all having a good day, night, whenever you are watching. I hope everyone's doing well. It's been a bit, and Miss Foodie Beauty being Miss Chantal doing all the hostess with the mostest, the girl with the paycheck, the one whose payday should be right here. Like, what's going on, y'all? She's grifting like nobody's business. It's been like that for a bit. And now she's been raging like crazy. What in the world? I just want to say hi, Ali, Brienne, Nort, Judy K. Anybody else who's in the chat as well. Welcome, everybody. I hope y'all are having a good day, night, evening, early morning, whatever time it is for you. I wanted to come here a little bit earlier today and see what the frickety frick frack is going on, because y'all, something's in the air. And I personally won't be able to go live or do readings probably for like a couple days. So I wanted to come on, get something put together before I got my big stuff moving here at the end of the weekend into next. So, oh my goodness. So, yeah, I want to get into just a few things today. We're going to be taking a look into Foodie. We're going to be taking a look into Salah. We're going to be taking a look into a bunch of people. The families. I want to see what's going on, okay? Because something is weird, it's wacky, it's wild, and I don't know. Remember, rule number 1, Chantal lies, and I trust energy more than I trust words coming out of someone's mouth at this point, at least when it comes to this verse. Also, I want to take a look into what's going on with the Mr. Green Peen in Lachine and his court case and everything going on there, because I don't know, he was supposed to have a court hearing. I don't know if it's coming up, if it just was. Apparently he has a live scheduled for apparently him coming back on live. So, oh gosh, and everything's even getting crazier with the payment processors and their censorship. Oh boy. I don't know what's going on. Something's weird in this world too. So, I don't know. So, without further ado, we're going to kind of jump into this here today with general energy, looking at things. If y'all have questions, throw them into the chat. I will do my best to make sure that I get them, and we will kind of just header on out from there. So, I'm going to grab up my cards. We're going to start taking a look at everybody, see what the frickety frick frack is going on, and go from there. So, without further ado, you guys know the drill. I know the drill, but we just protect ourselves over here. Remember, everything that I'm saying is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. No facts here, y'all. Just my opinions, psychic downloads, and the such. So if you want to use what I'm saying to help form your own thoughts, opinions, and conclusions, please do so. If you don't want to, you don't have to. So with that, let's get into, today's reading on Miss Foodie Beauty, Salah. She's grifting. She's going to Canada. She's going to Canada earlier. She's not. What the frickety frick frack is going on? And what was with this trip that apparently the family trip? So let's take a look, see what we can see, and go from there. So first things first, let's settle ourselves on in. And we're going to take a look at the general energy, looking at Foodie Beauty and what's kind of going on with her. And immediately, oh God. So what's coming to my mind in my vision and what I'm seeing. The first things that I'm seeing is a cream couch. Cream couches. She's there. She's sitting there. She's on her phone, obsessively watching other people's videos, what people are saying. I feel like there's a bag of chips next to her, and she's just munching, as she's got this little screen that she's watching in front of her, trying to listen and to hear about what's going on, who's saying what right now. I feel like there's also a sense of, I'm using this as a distraction, so because I don't know what's going on between her and Salah. It's like we're also obsessively looking at screens. Like, what I see is, I'm going to try and grab... Hey, Rose. So what I'm seeing here is, like, I get my phone, and like what I see is that she's looking at it like this for YouTube videos, but then she's going in and she's looking at like like she's looking at like all of her stuff when it comes to, like, she's looking down what notifications are coming through, going back up, looking again. It's obsessive of what she is trying to do. So let's just see again what's going on. She is obsessive right now when it comes to people, places, things, and the such. So let's take a look into what's going on with Chantal's channel, what's going on with Chantal's people. and the such. So, without further ado, we're just gonna keep her looking at what's going on. So, let's take a look-see here and see what we can see. What's the general energy right now with Chantal? Yeah, and also remember your tinfoil hat. Okay, y'all, she's not moving. She is trying to stay put right now. Her energy is one of stuck. I'm not moving. I'm not going. I'm not doing anything. The reason for this is because I want the energy. I want to not move. I do not want to go. I want to stay. And I'm going to... Why is this? Because I don't want... Because I... She doesn't want to move, but she also doesn't want to be chained down. She is at this point with a Chariot reversed. Why is it? Because of the Devil reversed. She doesn't want to move, but she's going to be forced to. The chains have been unattached, but now she doesn't want to go. She does not want to leave. She does not want to go do things. Because her material influence here, she is feeling... I do not know what her YouTube paycheck was, but it was very bad. She had an extremely, extremely bad YouTube paycheck. When I say she is off her throne, she is not feeling good. She is honestly... At this point, just, girl, you need to... She doesn't have money. She doesn't have the entertainment. There's no money. Like, it's all gone. I don't have access to my money. Hopes and fears, though. She wants to go somewhere. She wants to start a new journey. She wants to go somewhere. She wants to get a new pet. She wants to go on this new place. However, she is stuck because of the chains that have unbound her. Yeah, unseen obstacles. Guys, it's the Tower. This is the fuck around, F around and find out moment. She's on her... Her world is crashing down around her. It's time to go kablooey. You see these two figures going separate ways. The relationship is over. Where she's headed, it's over. It's done for. No more. Because the negative influence, there's no money to be made here. Her YouTube paycheck was so bad that it does not pay for her expenditures for the month. They said enough is enough, because what's going for her? The sun reversed. You're unhappy because you got to go. Your unhappiness, follow your unhappiness. Because here in the past, oh, this is about a relationship and wanting to be connected, a codependent relationship, wanting to be with somebody. But here in the future, it's avoiding judgment. It's internal knowing, internal know-how. She's at the point of, you gotta move it. You gotta move it. But she doesn't want to move on from this unhealthy twin flame karmic connection. Why? Because she's put so much time, money, effort, spiritual energy into controlling this person that it's like, this is mine. This is mine. I'm going to keep you. Nobody else can have you. Because for material influence, yeah, she's been freaking trying to use alternative medical treatment, but also she's been trying to do alternative rituals, types of things that to keep control of him. And that's the big thing. She's not wanting to leave because she put this money into him. She put this effort into him. Hopes and fears, though, she's having a sudden transformation. She's got to go somewhere new. She just has to, because the unseen obstacle here, though, is that she's not seeing reality. She is so far stuck in her delusions that she thinks everyone else is out to get her. She thinks that this is wrong. Everything's happening to me, not for me. Because the negative influence here, she's fighting about money. They are fighting about money like nobody's business. What's going for her, though? This is the end of a story. You're unhappy. It's the end of a story. It's the end of the story. It's the end of the story. Revealing of a hidden truth. Her true character is coming out, because here in the past, you guys thought this was a connection to higher self. Your Wi-Fi. I don't know what she found out over Wi-Fi about this relationship in the past, but there's something going on around the internet that she doesn't want going on around this internet with this relationship. And here in the future, there's a video, there's something coming out, whether this is from her or from him. We'll take a look at his energy, but there is camera, legacy, capturing memories, documentation. I always see this in my video card as well. There's a video coming out that she does not want coming out to the public, but it's going to be coming out to the public. You know, and what I'm being reminded of, you know how if you are an ALR watcher, when Tommy, aka Emily, first made the appearance with Mr. Snowflake, Amber went on and on being like, you aren't going to release that video of me having a BPD meltdown. I'm wearing no pants. It's kind of like that, where it feels like there's some sort of video that he has of her where she is having a full ass temper tantrum toddler meltdown that does not paint her in a very good light. This is feeling like, yeah, there's something coming out. What else can we get here with just Chantal's general energy, her vibe, things going on? She's got to go. She's got to go, and she's digging her heels in because she doesn't want to. Why doesn't she want to? Because people are going to be watching her, pocket watching, focused on other success and what they are doing. Like, girl is so focused, like, I gotta go, but I want to make sure that I have the most at the end of the day. Because from material influence here, the payday cycle is here to stay, y'all. She did not make enough money this time around, y'all. She did not make enough money to stay here. She's spending money, trying to make it out, money in, money out, not making it. Okay. Hopes and fears, breaking and entering. She's got to go. The B&E, the attempted B&E. Guys, is she looking to go and see Mr. Green Peen in Lachine? She's getting stalking, obsessive, stealing. She is trying to squirrel away everything. She's getting very obsessive as well, trying to get everything about him. Because the unseen obstacle, though, here for her is that she's been trying to flex her wealth, and her wealth she cannot flex no more with the orange chicken. It's the flex of wealth, the statius, holier art than thou attitude. Because the negative influence here is she's not seeing reality. Intruder alert, not seeing reality. She's paranoid, worried. She's got impaired judgment about circumstances, people, about this travel, about people going on around her. What's going for her, though, is a big community outrage, Shrimpgate, trolling. It's time for one cycle to end so something new can start. And we're about to get a massive more stuff coming to the community where people are going to be talking about her. Here in the past as well, she's been looking at cult practices, insensitive, incorrect fact, the cheese graveyard. She wants, come on, here in the past, cheese graveyard. She wants to provoke. She was looking to provoke Salah. That's what I think a lot of this is coming down to. And here in the future, it's the blue plot. Festering, growing, moldy, throwaway. There's a relationship that she needs to throw away. There's people that she needs to throw away. There's a video coming out against her. Because, oh, guys, look at it. It's Nashi. It's emotional eating, food issues. You know what just came back to Canada? The Nashi. She really wants that Nashi back. Because, again, she is being let go. There is no more things. Because her foodies and her adult yum yum community, people want her to go back and just eat Nashies all the time as well. That's another underlying thing. She wants to get back into that and making money in that way. The bees is calling, as many say. So that's what I'm kind of seeing here. Just for her general energy. Like, girl she's doing the mostest to stay right where she's at, but it's not going to work. She's got to go. Girly pop, girly plop, you got to go. All right, I want to take a look at what's going on between her and Salah when it comes to a relationship. How is she doing? Or, hold on, we're going to do just a general high vibe check of Foodie with just the regular ass tarot. So let's take a look-see. Okay, Foodie, what else is going on in your energy field right now? What is going on? What's going on with her right now? This is the F around and find out. Remember, we are in the find out stage of things going on. So let's take a look here. What's going on with Chantal? What else is going on in Chantal's energy field right now? Oh, she is holding so many secrets. She is holding back. She's holding back her secrets so no one can know what's really going on. Why is this? Because of the Knight of Cups. Reversed. She is trying to gaslight and manipulate everybody around her. If you are a beezer or if you aren't a beezer, there's gaslighting, there's manipulation, she is trying to wrangle whatever control, whatever emotional manipulation she can with Salah to keep him around, it seems like. Because from material influence here, the Queen of Swords, I see it as like, I'm going to threaten you. I have all these secrets on you. I'm trying to manipulate you. And if I can't get you your money, I'm going to blackmail you into giving me what I want. She's throwing everything at the book right now to keep herself there and to keep him underneath her thumb. Hopes and fears, the Four of Cups, that he's going to give her an offer and that she can go back and that she can stay. She is trying to desperately, oh boy. She's desperately trying to, in my opinion here, get him to say, no, please stay, babe. No, please stay. We need you to stay. I want you to stay. That is legitimate what she wants. She wants him to come to her on, Chantal wants Salah coming on his hands and knees, begging and pleading, no, babe, please stay. That's the energy she's giving out. Because the unseen obstacle is she's refusing to see reality, though. She's refusing to see the reality. She still has this inclination that he needs her instead of it being the other way around where she needs him. Negative influence as well. She is overspent. She does not have the money. She is overcommitted. She's trying to pay too many people off. What's going for her? She's got to go home. She's got to leave. The home, the family, the foundation has been flipped upside down. This marriage over. Divorce happening. It's done. It's over with. And it's in the good position. It needs to end. Because here in the past, the Page of Cups, who got pregnant and why are there kids all over this reading too? Like someone's like, oh, they're the kids. And then here in the future, she's just going to, my goodness gracious woman, you better be careful. Because she's trying to weave a web, I think, around other people. What else is going on here? All over the internet. She's trying to hide stuff from the internet. She's trying to do, because she's got bad or ill intentions, trying to manipulate people, use magic on people to get what she wants. Because she, at the end of the day, wants what she wants. She wants to be happy. There's stuff about to be revealed. There's money. She's like, I want it to be happy. I want resources. I want abundance. In whatever way that is. However, hopes and fears. She wants to be a part of the family. This is the tree of life, interconnection of all things, wisdom, earth, ancestors, seasonal change. Hopes and fears. Girl, seasons change. Today's what? The start of fall in the northern hemisphere and the start of spring in the southern hemisphere. Y'all, it's time to go. It's the ending of old cycles in the northern hemisphere and it's the beginning of new ones and things are about to be harvested. She wants to be like, we need you. The family needs you. It's like, no, because the unseen obstacle. It's about someone being connected to their faith. They're having their aha moment. And that's the thing. It's like, you listen to your higher self. Listen to what's going on around you. The negative influence here. There's new opportunities. There's hidden truths that are about to come that people have been hiding and are the keys to revealing. But they haven't brought it out yet. And things are about, we found the key. Now where's the lock? Because the next full moon, which is... when is the next full moon? Let's take a look-see here. I don't know it off the top of my head. I should, but I don't. Full moon, October 6th. The next full moon will be here. That's like a couple weeks away. Big things, big changes are starting to come in the next full moon. And here in the past, you had your wake-up call. It's like, you aren't welcome here. You can't have kids. And then here in the future, it's time to go. It's time to leave. go to your vices, whatever that may be. And then here at the bottom of the deck, it's all about love, connection, healthy relationships, finding healthy relationships, not being in bad ones. So, okay, Chantal. Okay. What else is going on here for Miss Chantal? What is the energy going to... What's the energy... How is Chantal feeling about Salah right now? Hurt. She's so hurt. Like, as soon as I'm like, oh, how does she feel about Salah right now? Hurt, sad. I just see the reddest nose possible. She's like whimpering and whining and crying and throwing a toddler tantrum. Because she's like, I want my person. You know how, like, somebody, like a toddler will, like, be like, they stub their toe or they did something. And then, like, they're like, I want my mommy. Or I want my daddy. And that's kind of what Chantal is at right now. And just having one of these toddler tantrum meltdowns. How is Chantal feeling about Mr. Salah right now? Okay. She feels like Salah right now is showing their cards, reveals their intentions, secrets, hidden agendas, open to their feelings. So how is she feeling about Salah? She's feeling like he's finally letting her know how he truly feels. She's been pushing and pushing and pushing and wanting and wanting and wanting, and that's coming out. He also feels like different novel, outgrown each other, different mindset and ideologies, different views about life and experiences, different life stages. How is she feeling about Salah? They are on two very different paths. Also, how is she feeling about Salah? High end, affluent family, connected, treats others less than, snobbish attitude, only dates or engages with people inside of circle. Also, look at that awesome seashell, y'all. Look at that seashell. We're going to have to take a look into that. She feels so slighted by this man. Because he's finally saying, okay, this is what I'm here for. This is what I want. We do not want the same things. This is done. This is over with. I just want your money. That's all it really is at this point in time. It's like, I just want your money. What more do you want from me? Like, there's not much more. What else? How else is Chantal feeling about Salah? Scrutinizes. Criticizes what others do. Hypocrite, judgmental, finds multiple faults in partners, tears others' self-esteem. Defensive. Defends their actions with convoluted reasons and theories. Twists the truth in order to cause confusion and chaos. Phoenix rising. Transforms after dark night of the soul. Reborn from the ashes. Focused determination for working on oneself. How does she feel about Salah? I mean, he at this point is doing his own thing and is lying to her. And she's seeing that. She's like, you lie to me. You're always doing things for yourself. You hate me. You're always tearing me down. You don't support me. You keep saying this. You keep saying that. You don't want me to do things. But on the top of it, you always want my money. And then here at the bottom of the deck, she's in fantasy land. She's like, she has this idealistic view of love. But she's looking to live and pretend real. Is it not real love? Illusions, picture perfect. She's trying to make everything go as planned with her, but in reality, there's nothing there. It's all fantasy. Like, girl, get your head out your butt because he's not real. He doesn't love you. But she's thinking that, oh, he loves me. He loves me. He loves me. He loves me. No. Alrighty. Let's take a look. How is Salah's general energy right now? What's going on there? What is going on with Salah's energy right now? Is he okay? Is this going well? What the frickety frick frack? What's Salah's general energy right now? How is he feeling? What's he going through? Sir needs to get something checked on his abdomen. I don't know if he hit it, but it looks bruised. It feels bruised. Also, there's something to do with his one foot where I don't know what's going on there. It feels like there actually needs to be some surgical procedure done on it because there are some issues going on there as well. So let's just take a look. What is Salah's general energy right now? The Hermit. He is coming out of his reflective mode, and now it is time for action. It is time to go. Why is this? Because the show is over. The show is over. It is time to let go of the puppet strings, and it is time to move on and go do the next thing. Because from a financial influence, he's not leaving. He's not going. He's not doing anything. He's staying put right where he's at. He feels kind of stuck where he's doing, how he's doing. Hopes and fears. He wants to keep more of Chantal's money. Unseen obstacle, though. Everything is crashing down around both of them right now. It is the find out moment. It's the find out moment. He's having his find out moment. The negative influence here is he's trying to keep a lot of stuff away from the internet. He doesn't want his story out there. He doesn't want his personal bits out there. However, what's going for him? He's currently in a new relationship, y'all. Because here in the past, he was a weak one. He was weak. He was not strong. He was not an entertainer. He was kind of just letting people walk all over him. And now here in the future, there is bad attention, trying to keep away from other people. But really, this is bad attention, negative attention, more things being thrown at him to make it to slander his character, because here it is time for him to clean out. It's cleaning, removing of the old, organization, letting go, taking out the trash. He is taking out the trash in his life right now. Why is this? Because he has manifestation, personal power, magic intentions. Also, he's taking his wand all over town. He's feeling himself. He's feeling proud. He's feeling loud, doing whatever he wants to do. And he's like, I'll let go of the old so I can go manifest new things. Because from a material influence here, I don't know what's going on with him and Dad. I don't know if Dad has been helping him, but with Saturn, it's discipline, karma, structure. He's having his karma come in. Whatever he's done to make money in the past is now how he will reap now in the current, in the present. Also, there's something going on with Dad. I don't know if there's an old business or if there's things that he's inherited, but there's structure here coming in when it comes to finances of you got to put your nose to the grindstone and keep her working up. Hopes and fears. He wants to make this money, get every piece that he can out of Chantal, making strategic moves, playing the game better than her because they've been playing it a lot longer. He's treading with caution, though, with her because the unseen obstacle. There's something to do with the food, her overindulgence, her vices. I don't know if they couldn't get certain food for her. I feel this is the adult yum yum community stuff, where it's coming to a moment of you need either shit or get off the pot when it comes to it. And for him, he's like, we just can't get that for you here. There's also, he's overindulging in his own stuff, and that's causing him to spiral out, whether this is through his knocking boots between the sheets activities. There's like an overconsumption of his vices. Because what negative influence here? He is bonded and chained to Chantal. He's going to have to take his licks. He's going to have to learn to detach from her. And he's not going to be able to detach from her for a bit. He's got to go through the process. That's part of his karma. That is part of the Saturn return. Because what's going for him? Authority, personal discipline, safety, moral compass. Honk, honk. Here's the sound of the police. Are they going to have a fight? Are they going to have to get her out through legal means here in Syria? Is here in the past. He's been filling up his cup, trying to indulge and be who he is, but here in the future, this is a bad attention. He wants to keep a love. He wants to keep a relationship. He wants to keep a wife, I think, away out of the spotlight, but I do not think that's going to be happening because there's also a new hidden surprise, unexpected good news coming in. Is someone announcing that they're pregnant? Allegedly, conspiracy, whatever, because here at the bottom of the deck, strength, it's the hammer, building up new things, because here in the past, it's time for the world as well reversed, which to me is this particular one. It's all about we're ending old cycles, we're repeating old cycles, but it's also there's no more double life. There's only one life that we are now living. That's his general energy going on right now. He is going through his own licks, but I want to know what's going on with the police and relationships. Like, his general vibe is like, it's time to let go. I'm done. He's done with this relationship. Has been for a bit. Let's see. What else can we get? What other information can we get on Salah? What is going on with him right now? What other information do we have going for Salah? Hi, Coco Bean. Welcome. And Trond. All right. And Mandrews. And Belly. All right. Let's go. What else is going on here for Salah? His general energy. His vibe. What else can we know about him right now? He is going through a massive tower moment. This is his F round and find out moment. He's in the, everything around him is crumbling down. I don't know how, I don't know why. Let's take a look into why this is. Because of legal issues. Legal issues. This is also him just putting his foot in his mouth, getting him into issues, because from material influence, the Seven of Pentacles, something did not work out in the way that it was. It's like, this wasn't long term. This wasn't a plant that could be harvested from forever. This is like, you put some effort into it, but it's an effort wasted when it comes to making money. Hopes and fears. I can have emotional balance in what's going on in my life. Unseen obstacles, though. He's losing money in some way. I don't know how he's losing money, but there's a business failure. There's money that is being lost, investments being lost, because the negative influence here is the Queen of Pentacles. Someone's going and taking all the money with them. There's Chantal, you better not be stealing from this man, but I hear that you are. So whatever I don't know what she found. I don't know what she knows about. I don't know what safes she has access to, but she's taking every little thing of money that she possibly can, whether it was hers or the family's, is taking it and running with it. Because the negative influence here, or the positive influence of Nine of Cups, though, is that he's feeling emotionally vindicated, validated. He has his home, he has his family, he has his people around him. Because the negative influence here in the past, Knight of Swords, fighting, lots of fighting. And here in the future, he's going to be standing on top. He's going to be the controller, the emperor, the one who has all the power and the control. What other information can we get here? Lotus, this is all about taking down what is not good on solid foundation and building up new things. Why is this? Because of money. How he was making money, how he was making money, this is the thing that's causing him all the issues. Because again, it's all about finding inner peace when it comes to money. If how you're making money does not bring joy and or happiness, is that truly good money, or is that blood money? Are you proud of how you've gotten it? Because again, the hopes and fears, he's able to maintain balance, have duality, opposites attract, balancing himself, unseen obstacles. Someone is sending the evil eye at this man, and it's not even funny. Someone's sending the evil eye, ill intentions, trying to get everything around him, everything. If I can't have you, then nobody can, and I made you, so I will break you. There's an individual here who is doing this because the negative influence as well. Someone is showing their true colors. Someone's showing who they really are, the revealing of the hidden self. It's the character break. Negative influence as well. He's going to be, or positive influence, he's going to have to build a new foundation up for him, his family, the people around him that he truly cares about. Here in the past, it's grounding. Look, Hoper, he had hope. Like, maybe I can get rid of it this time, or do this. And then here in the future, it's all about, he's feeling in control. He's deepening of a relationship, love, romance, dates. He's feeling on top of the moon because he's going through a moment of reflecting on what just happened. And now it's time to look at what the truth of the situation is and see what was real and what wasn't. Man is going to he's going through a massive tower moment right now, and that's just due to, well, what have you done to get where you're at? Are you happy about it, or are you not? Okay, how is he feeling about Chantal? I want to take a look at that. How is Salah feeling about Chantal? Let's take a look. How is Salah feeling about Chantal? How is Salah feeling about Chantal? How is Salah feeling about Chantal? Seeking revenge. Seeks revenge for partner hurting them, abandoning them, or choosing another over them. Wants others to feel pain. An extremist. Ooh boy. Goes to the extremes to keep partner by either threatening to hurt oneself or another. Drastic measures to keep someone. As well as superstitious. Extremely cautious. Suspicious of others and their ulterior motives, questions and doubts others, needs others to prove themselves. With that cat in the cauldron, Chantal, I mean, she's probably going to watch this if she's not watching right now. He sees you as someone who's vengeful, who's going to take things to the extreme to try and, I don't know if she has threatened to, like, take herself off to the other side, or if there's been things of self-harm. I also feel that he knows what she's been doing when it comes to magic, rituals. He knows, and he doesn't, and it's like, okay, what you gonna do about it? With the cat here as well, using the cat to bring her in, or to bring him into her. She wants to hurt him, hurt others around him, and everything, because she wants to keep him. He sees her as someone who's like, you want to make me hurt because you feel like and you're going to take it to the extreme. Yeah. I mean, it could be, I believe she's probably already tried that dandelion, where she might be saying, oh, I got a medical emergency. You need to come home. You need to come home. What else do we have here? How is he feeling about her? Unclear. Suppresses emotions. Understands connection, but is frightened by the unknown. Unable to make a choice or decision. Taxing. As well. Insensitive to others' needs and emotions. Disregards concerns from others. Justifies their anger or point of view. Unresponsive. How does he see her? Materialized. Drains others financially and uses up others' resources for their own interests. A burden on others' resources. Lazy. Y'all, these cards call her the F out every time I pull them out. How does he feel about her? He's like, you can't make a decision one way or another. You scam other people for money. You scam me out of my money. You scam your beezers out of their money. He also sees her as someone who's like, you're emotionally, like, you just take over everything that you do. You're a burden. You're hard to please. Like, you always need attention and more attention and more attention and more attention. Like, I think he's seeing her as like, you are trying too hard, ma'am, to get what you want. Also at the bottom of, again, this is the Phoenix card. Again, came up before, right? It's like both of them this is like the dark night of the soul. It is transformation. This relationship, whatever it is ending. It's coming to an end. It's done right now. All right, what I'm going to take a look at next is I just want to take a look at their dynamic. What is the relationship like between the two of them right now? So let's take a look, see. What's the relationship like between Salah and Chantal right now? Because I do not think it's well. He's ignoring her. She feels abandoned. Her abandonment wounds are going off the chain, as some would like to say. I have no idea who started that, but you know what? We'll keep her moving. But goodness gracious, what's the relationship dynamic between the two of them right now? Like, what's going on? Two of Wands. They're trying to looking at this relationship dynamic, it's like we're trying to figure out what to do moving forward. Why is this? Because of the money. Whatever money this grift last was, they're trying to figure out what they're going to use this money for right now. Because from material influence, everyone's feeling backstabbed. Everyone's feeling betrayed. Salah knows Chantal made money, But Chantal is not giving up any of that money, which I think she promised that she would. Because the hopes and fears here is because someone wants someone to hurt. Someone wants to break up the family unit, break up how people are seeing each other. There is no happy family. There is no mom, dad, and kids. No, everything, that's the hopes and fears with this dynamic. It's done. It's over with. This is no more happy family. Unseen obstacles, the Seven of Wands. These two are fighting back and forth, and neither one can defend themselves for the actions of which they have taken. Because the negative influence here is the Ten of Wands, which is a lot of burdens. Lots and lots of burdens. And right now, these two are having to make a decision that neither one really want to make, but is going to be forced on them because of everything going on. Because here in the past, someone tried to manifest a new direction, use magic to get what they want. And now here in the future, what you want is not what you have. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Because you want something, you want to manifest something so badly. Okay, well, we'll give it to you, but you're not going to like how you get it because you're not prepared for it. That's how this relationship is. There's no love lost between the two of them. Because it's two different people going two different ways because they are no longer good for one another. That's their relationship dynamic right now. Is that it's done. It's over with. They got to trying to figure out a new direction. But there's money issues. And then here at the bottom of the deck, it's the Five of Wands reverse, which is trying to find compromise, trying to find healing, trying to not argue with one another. However, lots and lots of arguing internally with both of them. Lots of internal anger that they have not expressed about this relationship quite yet. All right. I want to take a look next here. Let's take a look. Salah, Chantal, energy in between in this dynamic. We'll get Salah. We'll get Chantal. How is Chantal feeling about in this dynamic? And then we feel like the energy in between the two of them. The longest fling between the two of them. We'll just take a look at this right away because, goodness gracious, things were flipping out. So we have the longest fling for the energy in between the two of them. Brief love affair, but refusing to let go. Karmic connection, one believes to be a soulmate or twin flame connection. Yeah, I don't know. Not every soulmate is going to be a romantic soulmate, and twin flames typically, I hate twin flames. Twin flames are typically not supposed to be like romantic, long-term romantic relationships. They're there to teach something and then go. All right, then we have Salah. He goes to the extremes to keep partner or either threatening, drastic measures to keep someone. Interesting. And then, And then we have Chantal in this relationships. Talks themselves up to feel secure, but underneath feels very insecure about themselves, insincere, low self-esteem. So looking at this relationship dynamic, it does seem like Salah has been using whatever words he can to keep Chantal around. However, she's at such a low point that she's like, I don't care. I will keep in this relationship dynamic as much as I possibly can because she doesn't want to let go of somebody, even though he's taken things to the extreme. I think he has said some really nasty shit to her that, like, if she would come on and say the stuff that he said to her about her, like, no person should be called that by their partner. But again, this is a fling. This is not love. You clung to someone who didn't love you, and that's you at the end of the day. You choose it. You're the ones that see it. So, okay. Now, I want to get to the juicy stuff. What was going on with Salah? And what's going on with Salah? I want to take a look about this family trip, this big family trip. There's 18 people that apparently Foodie then went and had a panic attack, and then he had to bring her back. Like, what? So let's take a look here. I want to take a look at what was this family trip really for? Why did he have to go? Like, what was it for? Who was it with? What was the real intention here? So let's take a look-see. What's going on here? What was this family trip really for? Page of Swords. So it feels like this family trip was actually for one of the children, in my opinion here. Yeah. So, allegedly conspiracy, whatever. It feels like this family trip was for one of the children because they had never been to the beach, they had never been to the sand, and they wanted to go as a whole family together to celebrate a birthday. And maybe this is a really important birthday for a child at this point in time. Because the Page of Swords here upright, it's communication, wanting to do new things. Why is this? Because of the Five of Wands. There was a lot of fighting. There was a lot of fighting on, should we do this, should we not do this? I'm thinking that this is between Chantal and other people being like, you're going to really go spend money on something stupid like that? This felt like, if this feels like a party of some sort that they went to, it feels like a child's birthday to me, because from a financial influence here, the Five of Cups, this is them trying to bring about happiness and being like, well, what can we do rather than what can't we do? This is us moving on from old ways of doing things, old people, old places, old things. This is about a little bit of a celebration. Because the hopes and fears here with the Nine of Swords is there was a lot of worry, there was a lot of anxiety around this trip. I think because of Chantal, but also I think because of the distance where they were going and the such. Because again, the negative unseen obstacle here is someone wasn't strong enough to make the trip. I don't know if this was really a panic attack or if this was more of a, I actually am having I'm saying I'm having health issues and I'm not strong enough or healthy enough to go on this trip. Because the negative influence here is the Three of Swords, which is I'm healed now. I'm healed now. Why don't you just stay with me? Because what's going for this, the positive influence, Queen of Pentacles reversed. Someone bailed, someone left, someone didn't go with. Because here in the past, this is all about, we're just trying to build up connections and people. And then here in the future with the Tower reversed, excuse me, like this party, this get together, like disaster was avoided. I do not know if this get together originally was supposed to be a way of calling out Chantal and getting her to leave. I feel like this was supposed to make her so uncomfortable that she would leave. That's what this party was for. That's what this thing was for. Or that was the secondary ulterior motive. It was to get her so uncomfortable that she would leave. What other information can we get about this trip? Yeah, this is all about sudden transformation, reevaluation of life path. Why is this? Because this was a chance. What was this family trip all about? This is like us trying to take a chance, fate, not knowing the entire plan, trying to do something. Because the hopes and fears, it's all about grounding, looking deeper, hope, resilience, looking at what we have versus what we don't. Again, the hopes and fears. They wanted to get rid of Chantal on this trip. I don't know what this was. I don't know where it was, but it does feel that wherever this trip was located at, this was supposed to be a trip being like, oh, good, now we can just shove her over the border or leave her here in some way. Because the unseen obstacle, this is all... What's going on with Dad here? The negative influence is Dad, structure, karmic boundaries having to be set in place. Because the negative influence here as well is the Three of Swords, romance, peaceful fate, messages, synchronicities. A little birdie once told me, I do not know how Chantal got a hold of this plan ahead of time. I hear that she used a translator app on her phone, but there was a plan here to get rid of Chantal. Not like off the earthly plane or anything, but to drop her off, get rid of her, not have her stay. That's what this family trip was really supposed to be about, because the positive influence here is unhealthy attachments, the twin flame here, healing of old hurts and wounds, because here in the past, time to transition, go to the next phase of life, and here in the future, someone's trying to manifest someone's downfall, and it just is not working over and over and over again. And here in the middle of the deck, again, we're having this broken mass, the ending of a story or character break. Chantal showed her ass on this trip, because she also used that she had health issues, and that this wasn't a panic attack, that this was she was having a medical emergency, and then she needed to be at home. That's what I'm kind of seeing when it comes to this trip and this family trip. She also showed her ass. She showed her ass so hard on this family trip. So, let's see. What else are you guys looking to, wanting me to read about? I want to take a look at Chantal and her plans to go back to Canada. We are going to just take a quick look at that. But otherwise, if you guys have suggestions, leave them in the chat. I would appreciate it. Because I know she was, I'm just looking at chat really quick and be like, hey, Rose, yeah, she was crashing out pretty dang hard. I know she can't help it. Ugh. So let's take a look here. We're going to be taking a look at Chantal's trip home. Going back to Canada. She's flying. Where we're going. Now she's going home earlier because she can't control somebody. I don't know. It feels like the family's actually having a good time on this trip. Now that she's not there. So let's take a look here. What's going on with Chantal and her trip home back to Canada? She's lying about it. She's lying. She's manipulating. She's not telling the full truth about this whole situation. Why is it? Because she's walking on eggshells. She's digging in her heels and not wanting to come out from behind her wall, from behind her box, wherever she's located. She is lying about her trip back and what she has. And the reason why is because she's digging her heels in to make sure she doesn't have to leave. However, from a material influence, she does not have the money that she is wanting to go back. Don't give her money. It's not worth it because the hopes and fears, she's going to get enough drama, enough views. She's going to fight with enough people that she can get the money that she wants and plus some. Like, that's what she's wanting. She wants that 20 grand a month paycheck. That's what she wants. However, the unseen obstacles, the Knight of Cups. This gosh darn Knight of Cups keeps popping up all over the place. Someone wants her to leave and someone is offering her to go back. Someone's offering her to go back to Canada and wants her to go back. However, the negative influence here is the Three of Wands. She is not sure how she's getting back. She doesn't want to go, but she's not sure how to put this. She knows she needs to go back, but she doesn't know how to go back in the way that she wants. She's got no car. She's got a plane ticket. Where's she going to stay? She doesn't have any of the details put together. Didn't she just say that she canceled her plane ticket the other day? Like, she bought it and then she didn't. What's going for her? Public scrutiny. The more you guys watch her videos, the more money she's going to make, the more she's going to have to do whatever she wants, when she wants, how she wants. Also, just the public scrutiny on this is just getting more views and views to her. So, I mean, good for you. Here in the past, though, with the Knight of Swords, this is her and Salah. This is Salah reversed. I think Salah is telling her, you need to get out. And here in the future, she's going to be happy. She's going to her happiness, whatever that is. I mean, we'll grab some clarifiers for this. But yeah, Miss Chantal, what's going on? Yeah, unknown. She doesn't know where, she's got a different reality that she's living than the rest of us. She doesn't know where she's going or how she's going back. She's lying to us. Why is this? Because she's partying. Martini glass. She wants to party. She wants to have a good time. And she's digging her heels in because she doesn't know how she's going to party. How she's going to get that money. Because from material influence, again, the full moon. I don't know what's happening on the full moon. But girl, when she's going back to Canada, what's going on with her and the full moon? Again, she's being very strategic with how she's raging, how she's putting herself out there because she wants money to come in. She's being very strategic. She's treading with caution, but she's also playing everybody like a freaking fiddle, and she's doing it over and over and over again. Don't trust her until she's in Canada to give her money. Don't trust her because, again, the unseen obstacle here is mortality, ending, spiritual transformation, divine wisdom. Y'all, she is slowly trying to off herself in Syria so she does not have to come back. She's just using it to put money. The other negative influence here is she doesn't know she does not know what legal storm she is going into. She has some interesting legal issues, it feels like, that are following her around because the negative what's going for her, it's all, but the more the people talk about her, the more that people are putting her stuff out there, the more money she's making, the more resources that she's getting. Because here in the past, it's all about divine protection, but she's also going a different path, transforming. And here in the future, she has a viral moment, in my opinion, coming up here. I don't know how it is, don't know why it is, but she's been manifesting it for a while. I see a big ass news story. She is all over the place. That's what's going on. She has some hope. This is the star upright. This is the sun upright. This is like exposure times like 100. Girl has some big news coming out about her. When it comes to her going back to Canada, she's got some big news. Big news, big news. All right. So let's take a look. So, how's everyone doing out there? Is everyone doing okay? Are there people that we want to read on? So I want to take a look at what's these legal issues she's got going on, because I have a feeling we got some juicy things that is going in the background here. So let's just take a look really quick, shall we? So let's take a look. What is some legal? She's got something to do with the police authorities. What's this negative influence she's got going on there with the police, the authorities, and stuff like that going on? What the flippity flip flab is going on there with Chantal legal issues in Canada? So hi Armando, welcome. So let's take a look see here. What's going on with Miss Chantal, Foodie Beauty, and legal issues in Canada? What the frickety frick is going on here? So let's take a look. Legal proceedings. Okay, she's got something that she needs to go back to Canada for, and there are legal proceedings that have to go with this. Why is this? Because of the rugs. Because of rugs and other things going on. She's got problems with the rugs. Rugs, poison. Yeah, we can put that on there. We can put the poison on there. That's not a problem. As for a material influence here, it's time for justice to come in. She has got legal issues up to wazoo going on in Canada. Legal issues about poisons, rugs. Why is this? Because it's time to get justice. Justice must be served for things. Oh no! Hi JL. Well, welcome back. Because the hopes and fears, money. What money laundering was she up to? Or money that she was putting? Because the unseen obstacle here is she thought this was long dead and buried. This isn't going to get brought back up. Like, this is old news. But old news is not news that she can get away with. Because from the negative influence here, mind control, she was under an altered state of mind. Also, she has this one feeling of like, I'm not that much in trouble. I'm not that much in trouble. Because hopes and fears. Oh gosh. Hi, Mr. Green Peen and Lachine. This is all about that. Because yeah, this is the legal issues. She's gonna say, "Oh, I was a victim of DV." That's what this is all. Because here in the past, on the beach, walking between two worlds in the past and here in the future. This is all about weddings, marriage. What? Let's take a look-see here. Wedding and marriage in the future? What? Who is she committed to in the future when it comes to... Is this like is she getting legal issues because of her connection with Salah? Are they doing like money laundering for rugs in the Middle East? I'm hearing yes, but I don't know. Again, I don't know jack shit. Yeah, because like this is what anchors them. This is what grounded them. This stuff's coming out, y'all. I do not know what this is. Y'all. This is the legal issues I'm seeing here in the ye old Shantopolis. What is a frickety flim flam is going on? Alrighty. So, okay. I'm just looking here right now in chat as well. So, can you read on her saying that she's in danger and Salah is threatening her? This is happening. What, is she live right now, y'all? So, wait, is Chantal live again? Let me know in the comments. I'm super curious. What? Is she alive again? Girl, she's gone live like 3 times today then. What? Hold on. Is she live again? Like, because she's apparently, like, oh yeah, Brienne. Oh yeah. Oh no, all of our tinfoil hats are freaking melted. So, she's in danger because Salah's allegedly threatening her. She's live and saying this? He's threatening her. All right, let's take a look. Why not? You guys just let me know, okay? Okay. Wow, Chantal. Why go live again so quickly? Why go live when I'm live? Like, what the heck? What's going on? You do this all the time, my child. All right, let's keep her moving. Let's keep her trucking along. Is Salah really threatening Chantal? Well, I will say that there's threats going across both sides. Why is this King of... They're both threatening each other. Yeah, I did call it months ago. This is not going to be good. Oh yeah, there's so much drama with this woman. It's crazy. Yeah. Again, Seven of Wands. Yes, there's threatening going on, but it's going on both sides. The threatening though. She does want attention, right? Why is this? Because the King of Pentacles. She's not paying up. Y'all, this is because of money. She's not paying up what she said that she needed to pay up. I don't know what money she moved out of what account, but there's someone I don't know I forget where she's getting her money or who's getting the money for them, but there's no money in that account right now. She moved all of it to be petty and spiteful. There is no money. She's not paying up. That's why he's threatening her. Don't say, oh, it's because you're leaving. No, it's because you aren't paying up. And because material influence, the Nine of Swords reversed. No money, worry, anxiety, doesn't have everything. She's not paying up, y'all. Because the hopes and fears. She's been wanting to have a fight with him. The Knight of Swords upright. It's like, you want to fight? Let's finally fight. Let's finally get down and dirty. I've been wanting this forever. Unseen obstacle. Queen of Wands. She's hiding that she's fighting back just as much. She's being just as much as a biatch as him. Like, these two are going back and forth. This is about money and not giving money out. She transferred that money to somebody else. Did she just pay for Mr. Greenpeen and Lasheen's bail? Because I'm hearing yes, because the negative influence... She's like, she has the money, y'all. She has the money, and she can and get that transferred whenever she frickin' wants. Eight of Wands reverse, negative influence. Everything is halted to a screeching halt. Because what's going for her, what's going for this whole situation is that they're starting to see each other's true colors right now. Here in the past, the Strength card reversed. These are two people who are being petty back and forth with each other, always wanting attention. And here in the future, Page of Swords, more communication, more communication, more communication. She's not paying up, so he's threatening her because she said she would give the money. And she has it. She just transferred all of that out of that account. Again, it's time for a wake-up call. It's wake-up call, baby. Why is this? Because she's saying, oh, I'm using it for medical and emergency funds. Hopes and fears. She's squirreling it away. She's squirreling away her money. That's the squirrel. She's lighthearted playfulness. But yeah, she's squirreling away her money because that's her money, not his money. He doesn't put out the goods, so she's not going to pay him up. Because, again, all they want is peace, have everything go around to everybody else. Because the unseen obstacle. She went after him first. She went after him first. The unseen obstacle here. There's an emergency. This is emergency, urgency, rapid change needs to occur. Community and unity. The fire truck. Wee woo, wee woo. It is emergency time. And she's in emergency mode right now. She is trying to paint him in the worst way possible, his family in the worst way possible, so that she has a defense, so she can look like she's coming out on top at the end. Girl, this is not going to go well. Negative influence. This is karma's coming in. Structure, dad energy. She wants Daddy Salah. Well, he's here, and I don't think she's gonna like it. He is threatening her, but she's the one who started it. What's going for her? They both got communications, though. She's only showing one half of the text, y'all. Y'all, she's only showing one half of the text. You gotta ask her to see what she said to start this whole thing, right? Because here in the past, it's all about limitless potential, timelessness, soul continuity. What goes around comes around. And here in the future, this is about a control, authority, dominance, gaming, escapism. This is a game between the two of them and who's gonna win. Again, I do think he's threatening her, but she started it first. She started it first. So, again, control, authority, dominance, gaming, escapism. They're both trying to gain the upper hand. She's squirreling money away, and she's not paying up. She's just not paying up. Okay, what else is going on? What else is Miss Chantal doing over there? What's going on? I want to see where this money that she squirreled away went. Because, again, I think she the person tried getting the money out of the account. There's no money in there. It's like payday just happened. Where's the frickety frick the money? Chantal transferred it out of that account. Chantal transferred every penny out of that account. She's being penny and spiteful, and she's like, until you come home and we have a discussion, you're not getting any money. That's what this is feeling like. She has it all scrolled away somewhere. All right, what other information can we get about where did this money go? Where is the money right now? Because this is what they're fighting about. This is truly what they're fighting about, is the money and not having it. Where is it? To someone that broke her heart. Why is this? Because it's time. Where's the money? We're going to take a look. Well, it's definitely not on this side of the world. She's got that money in a very different account somewhere. So, again, where's the money? Where's her payday? Where's her YouTube paycheck, y'all? Today's payday. Or, well, yesterday was payday for her. Where's the money? In a different fund. It's in her rainy day fund, her I got a heartbreak fund, my escape route fund that she's been building up for quite a long time. Why is this? Because she knew something was about to change. Also, she knew as soon as this story was over, the broken masks, the revealing of her hidden self came out. She's like, no, F that, I'm out, I'm done, you don't get money. Because she is holding on to her money. It's like, no money for you, this is all for me. I'm going to lock that all away. It's locked away in a different account that they do not have access to or know about. Because from the hopes and fears here is that she's like, I had this instinct. She had this intuition. She's using tarot readers and listening to her clairaudience and clairvoyance to figure out what it is. Because the negative influence here is she feels backstabbed. She feels betrayed. And now she's going to try and lash out the only way that she knows how. She's going to lash out. She's going to use ill intentions, bad karma. She's like, what goes around comes around. Beesh. Because the negative influence here, she wants to use that money for her food, her indulgences, her vices, because she's like, I'm ready to go. I need to get out of here. I am done. I'm over this. Let's giddy her on up. Because what's going for her? She's like, I got to go be creative somewhere else across the world. Because I am honestly not making money here. So I got to go use that money somewhere else. Because honestly, you're not worth it. Here in the past is all about, she knew that this relationship was ending. She knew that where this money was going was ending. It's done. It's over with. It's endings, burial, ritual, ceremony. Here in the future, though, she's like, I knew all about this, and now I'm going to rise above you. I'm going to go and put it somewhere else, because I'm going to go plant my seeds in other locations that give me better payback at the end of the day, because there's the money. And she's keeping it away from the community, from people, and just to herself. So people don't know about it. Y'all, she has a lot more money than what people say. I see about 10 grand already in a rainy day fund that she's been having for a while. Wherever this money that from this last paycheck went, it's like a 10 grand fund. She has her 10 grand to get back to Canada, to party hard, and the such. All alleged for entertainment purposes only. So, let's take a look. What's going on with this Mr. Green, Peen, and Lachine? Because, what the heck? What do you mean he's getting out of the Huskow? And what's going on there? Are they still talking? What's going on? She's been lying to come back to Canada. So, what's going on? He apparently has a live scheduled. for, I think, tomorrow, or is it today? I don't know what day, that he's like, I'm assuming I'm getting out of here. So let's take a look. What's going on with Mr. Green Peen and Lachine? And if you all have any other questions that you want me to ask from things that are going on in her live right now, let me know, please and thank you. I would appreciate it. So let's take a look. What's going on with Mr. Green Peen and Lachine right now? What is going on? 3 of Cups reversed. Third parties. Third party involvement, overindulgence, friends not coming through. Why is this? Because of broken relationships. Did someone say that they were going to bail him out and then now they can't bail him out? Because from a material influence here, he's got the high ground. He's got some evidence that he's willing to spill on other people. Because the hopes and fears, the King of Cups reverse, which is like, I will throw anybody underneath the bus as long as it gets me ahead at the end of the day. Unseen obstacles, the 7 of Pentacles. Something that he was banking on did not come through because the negative influence here is the 5 of Swords. He was in a lose-lose situation. Didn't matter if he was damned if he did, he was damned if he didn't. Hopes and fears. He's seeing other people in a different light right now, where people are showing their true colors to him and he's having to be hung upside down as the sacrifice. I see it because here in the past, higher institutions of learning, commitment, this is also just higher institutions, law enforcement, government to me, which is like where he kind of was put. And then now here in the future, he's going to spill everything that he knows on everybody around him. If he can't get out, he's going to start spilling on friends, people, everyone, to get what he wants and to get out. Because here at the end of the bottom of the deck, he's like, I'm getting myself out of this one way or another. 8 of Swords reversed, which is getting yourselves out of circumstances of which you have put yourself in. Let's see, what other information can we get here about Mr. Green Peen and Lachine? He's going to get really creative. He is protecting himself. Why is this? Because of money. Because someone either gave him money or there's a lack of money that someone didn't put in. And now he's kind of lost. He's got information, but he can now go on the inner quest to reveal all of that. Because the hopes and fears is that he's part of some organized group, faith, belief, whatever you want to call it, that he's like, I will throw everyone underneath the bus. It doesn't matter who, the what's, the when's, the why's, the where's, the how's. Because the unseen obstacle for him is that there's an unhealthy attachment of healing hurts, old wounds, that it's just not reliable and can't do anything for him. It's like nothing came up. Because the negative influence here is he's about to have a massive transformation. Massive transformation, reevaluation of life path. Because what's going for him, he's singing like a canary. Just saying. He's singing like a canary. Because here in the past, I'm going to reveal things to the government. Because I'm gonna reap what I've sown. I'm gonna tell my truth. I'm gonna tell my story. It is the first day of fall/autumn for the northern hemisphere, so things are about ready to start going. And this is about parties that I've done in the past that I am now going to release myself from. Okay. He's about ready to spill all the beans on whatever he has. Is this in relation to anything with Foodie? We will take a look. How's he feeling about Miss Foodie Beauty right now? Are they even talking? Let's grab out some relationship cards. Why not? What's going on with Mr. Green Peen and Lachine? How is he feeling about our lovely Foodieth of Beauty? How is she doing right now? How does he feel about her? How does Mr. Green Peen and Lachine feel about Chantal? TikTok. Wasting time. Too little too late. Dragging their feet in committal. Time is running out. Years gone by with little to no improvement. It's like TikTok woman. Dating fiasco. Come on. Regrets engaging in a short-term or long-term relationship with a partner. Long-term ramifications. Should have known better. How does he feel about her? Hope. Pushes through the struggles, holds on to hope, wishing things will improve and get better, does not give up easily. He's been waiting on her to get her. He's been waiting on her to get her shit figured out so he can keep getting money from her. And he's like, you keep trying all these things, but it doesn't work. Like, why do you do this? How else does he feel about Chantal? Well, we'll take all 4 of them. So let's just take a look. How does he feel about Chantal? Sips tea, worries about others people's issues than their own, even engages in gossip and slander that doesn't involve them personally, too invested in others' relationships. And then let's take a look. How does he see Chantal? Competition. Feels inferior to the competition. Doesn't feel as good enough as others. Feels unworthy of others' love and dedication. How does he feel about Chantal? Stashing. Makes conscious decision to keep partner away from their inner circle. Hesitates to introduce partner to family and or friends. Blended issues with a kid. Difficulty in blended family dynamics. Children not getting along. Strained relationship with adults. Resentments. How does he feel about Chantal? Chantal, feels has got a lot of competition. He feels that she's feeling. I think she's feeling competitive with other kids, other families, and she's not talking about it because it's like you don't even talk about your own stuff. So, I think he sees Chantal as you can't get along with anybody. So he sees her with very low self-esteem and that she's hiding a bunch of stuff from other people. I don't know. From what this looks like, it seems like he knows a lot about what's going on with Chantal right now and the such. So let's take a look. How does Chantal feel about Mr. Green Peen and Lachine, who's behind bars? How does she feel about him? Because that's always, to me, very interesting. How does Chantal feel about Mr. Green Peen and Lachine? Pandora's box. Explosive behavior, erratic, uncontrollable emotions, feels anger and hopelessness, reactive, unchecked ego. Competition. Feels inferior to the competition, doesn't feel as good as others, feels unworthy of others' love and dedication. Mental conflicts. Allows past relationships to dictate or predict how current relationships will be. Chantal has a lot of fire, a lot of passion for this man. How is she feeling about him? She also feels that he unlocks her Pandora's box of all things kinky. As well with the competition, it feels like she doesn't feel good enough for him, but she also is like, he's not good enough for me, but I'm not good enough for me. And she's also feeling this fire, this passion. She's like, I want him, but I don't want him at the same time. She's so focused on things with Salah, but she keeps holding on to him because she doesn't know what else to do. Also, how does she feel about him? She is looking to others for guidance, whether she's doing tarot readings, whether she's doing spiritual guidance or readers. She's trying to find out more information on this man to figure out what's going on. How can I approach this? To see what is he telling me versus what are they seeing. She's also, how is she also feeling? She's like, he's very controlled. He's allowing others to dictate their actions. Strong desire to please and conform due to the lack of self-love. People pleaser. That's how Chantal's feeling about him. It's like, I want to be controlled by you. Also cold-hearted as well, with dismisses feelings of others, does not have the capacity nor the wants to understand where others are coming from. How is Chantal feeling about Nads? She wants to be controlled by him and is looking for guidance, essentially, because she's not getting anything X, Y, Z from him to see what's going on. It's like he doesn't really give two shits about her on an emotional level, but she wants to be controlled by him, and she doesn't care how it's going to happen. At the bottom of the deck, tears of a clown. How is she feeling? Comes back crying, returns when others have healed and moved on, begs for forgiveness, but always on repeat, posturing, fake tears. In the middle of the deck, she's also fighting. She wants to fight for him. She's coming back with giant ass crocodile tears. She wants him, but then she doesn't want him. She wants him, then she doesn't want him. Like, that's what's going on between the two of them. Like, that's how she's feeling. She's like, I want the fight. I want the crocodile tears. I want to be able to feel like I can go back over and over and over again to you. That's what she wants. She wants to have someone to fight with to make her feel like she's loved, because fighting to her means love. Okay? Okay, that's what I'm feeling here with Mr. Greenpeen in Lachine and Chantal. I'm not seeing this as she's paying for things right now, but she wants him again. I think she's waiting to hear back on what's going to happen with this court, is what I'm kind of seeing. I want to take a look into what's going on. How is Chantal, like, why is Chantal coming on right now? And apparently she's going in against Salah. Like, she's going against Salah, what's going on there? I am not watching. Yes, we do, JL. Yes, we do. Oh, gosh. What's going on with why is Chantal so... What is Chantal up to right now? It's payday. She's supposed to be having money. She typically goes away for a few days whenever she gets money, right? Why is this... What the frickety frick is going on with her at the current moment? She's apparently saying Salah is threatening her. Like, what's going on here? What the frickety frick is going on here with Chantal and Salah in the current moment on payday of all days, right? What's going on? What is going on right now? What's going on? She is grifting to get the frickety frick out of there. That is what she's doing. She is trying to grift to get to the next thing. Why is this? Because this is all about work. 3 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles. She is planning how to get out of there, and she's doing this, and she is going to get community outrage in whatever way she needs to or wants to. Because the hopes and fears here are material influence. This is her making a shit ton of money. Why is she fighting with Salah on camera? This is to make money, to grift more money, to get people to send more PayPal donations to her. However, the hopes and fears with the Knight of Cups. She wants someone to come groveling back to her. This is her manipulation of everybody around her. Unseen obstacles, though, is that she's already got the money. She better start coughing up what she's got. Otherwise, they're not buying it. No one's buying that she doesn't have money right now. She has the resources. She's got everything going on. The negative influence here is she's being sneaky, and she's trying to get away with things and take things and steal. Because the negative influence, what's going for her is the 6 of Cups. She's playing on the past and on stuff with Sasa to get her through this. Because here in the past, she's like, I'm going to keep knowing my truth. I'm going to keep doing my magical rituals to do what I need to do. And here in the future, I'm going to disconnect from him anyway. I would also like to say that for Chantal, why is she doing this right now? This isn't just a grift for her community. This is also a grift against Salah. She is trying to make it seem like to her, she's like, I don't care who I upset right now. She does not care. She's very angry at a bunch of people for not following her direction. This is her trying to get as much money as humanly possible. Some clarifiers for the whole thing. At the center of this is her trying to build a foundation of new money to leave, to go somewhere else, to build a new home, to build her manifestations. Why? Because this is going to be the key, the access, the opportunity to get more people, to get more money. Because all she wants is to keep Salah around and have him keep her around. But she needs money to do that. Because this is, again, she's being very emotionally, materially, physically, spiritually manipulative of everybody around her. She's playing a game because the unseen obstacles. She's a snake in the grass. It's time. She's a snake in the grass. Because the negative influence here is this is all coming for new stories, fresh starts, dark night of the soul, things that are being done in the light will now. Things being done in the dark will now come to the light. Here. What's going for her is that she's got her cult of beezers and community members who are helping her do what she wants to get control, maintain control of a lot of people. Because here in the past, she's like, I will bring balance to everything going on. And now here in the future, she and him are breaking up. It's done. It's over with. Hope, resilience. She's just trying. Why is she coming on right now? She wants to make money, but also she's trying to, in the future, stay a lot longer. She does not want to leave, and she's doing whatever she can to make him either tell her to leave or not. She's getting really sick and tired of this, "We'll leave whenever you want." She wants to have a fight. She wants to have emotional responses. She wants to feel like she's cared for, whether that's in a positive way or a negative way. Because over here, she's like, "I can't tell everybody everything that's going on. Why is this? Because I'm trapped." And she can't tell everything because if she does, then she's the one that gets in trouble, not Salah that gets in trouble. So that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm feeling. There's a lot going on. I just jibber jabbered for a very long time. I hope y'all enjoyed. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe on this video. Feel free to hype it up if you want. Otherwise, I really just want to say a great big thank you to everyone who's been watching. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit that like button down below. I would really appreciate it. Otherwise, if you want to book a personal reading with me or join YouTube members, you can do so all using those website links down below. Otherwise, I really just want to say a great big thank you to everyone who's been watching. This has been such a fun time. There's things are starting to heat up in Chantopolis, and it's going to get wild, y'all. It's going to get really wild. So I hope everyone's got their snacks. I hope everyone's got their water. Get your stuff outside done, because it's going to be, I think, a very interesting October, November, and December in the world of Chantopolis. So thank you all again, and I hope to see you guys all in more videos in the future. So thank you, and bye.